Hey everyone, I'm Jill, and yes, this is YesterKitchen. This is on the road edition, and we're about 15 miles outside of Duncan, Arizona, which is just on the border of Arizona and New Mexico. We're still on our road trip, and actually Duncan, Arizona is known to be the hometown of Sandra Day O'Connor. But I thought I'd stop and record an episode for you. So the 1970s barbecue was huge. So what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to barbecue. There's our fifth wheel, right there. And we're camped for the night. Hubby's off riding his dirt bike, and I'm going to go cook something for you. Hopefully he'll show up to cook it by the time we're done. Hey everyone, welcome to the inside of my fifth wheel. This is it. And as you can see, behind me in the garage, it's one of my husband's motorcycles. He's out riding his dirt bike, so like I said, hopefully he'll come back in time to barbecue the steaks. But anyway, let's get started. So the 1970s were huge on barbecuing, and so that's why I thought, since we're on the road, it's only fitting to do a barbecue episode. And today we are doing this fantastic steak. So barbecue, the gas grill was really invented in the 50s, and it was backyard barbecues were really popular in the 50s, through the 60s, through the 70s, and the 70s became far less formal, more about entertainment, and the tiki bar phase was huge in the 70s, and the tiki theme lent perfectly to the backyard barbecue. So we're not going to do a tiki drink today, we're just sticking with steaks, but I've got a great one for you. So this is called Swiss Mustard Steak, and it's out of 1979, and it is fabulous and fun and easy. So we're just going to put this together. The first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a warm platter. Take a look at what I have got. This treasure is from the 70s. It's literally a metal plate that you can put in the oven to let warm up, and then you've got this it's just a plastic with wood looking, isn't that fabulous, base? And we're just gonna, after we barbecue the steaks, we're gonna put them in here and they're gonna kind of sizzle around with these herbs that I've got. So let me show you what I've got going. I don't have my cute little bowls traveling with me, so you get everything on a plate. So I've got 2 cloves of garlic chopped, and then the rest is all a 1/4 teaspoon of each. 1/4 teaspoon of rosemary, 1/4 teaspoon of tarragon, 1/4 teaspoon of basil, 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, and that's pretty much it. You're also going to mix in, you're going to need your Dijon mustard, and you're going to need your Worcestershire. So I'll show you how that all gets together. But the first thing we're going to do, this recipe can be made with either a ribeye, which is what I've got here, because honestly we're so out of everything that I really couldn't find a market that the preferred steak is a London broil for this, but we're going to use ribeye because that's what I brought from home. So it's going to work fine. And mine's tiny because it's only 11 a.m. in the morning and I can't eat that much steak this early. But hubby can, so this is his. So you're going to meet soon. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to salt and pepper each steak. And then after that, you're going to want to start your oven on warm. Don't go any higher than warm. And by the way, when you season steaks, please season both sides. So we're just going to do this all over again. So you're going to want an oven on warm, into which you're going to put your platter on. And you can have a ceramic, any oven-proof platter will work perfectly. I just got so excited that I don't get to take out this beauty very often, so I really wanted to take advantage of that. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take these out of the way. My oven is on warm, but I'm not ready to put my platter in yet, so I'm just going to take all these spices and I'm going to put them in a bowl with our 2 little condiments. So everybody in the pool, to that we're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon. If you really like Dijon, add 2 tablespoons. It's just really a matter of preference. Like that. And we're going to add about 1 teaspoon. I hear a dirt bike. I bet that's him. We better hurry. About 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire. There he is. I'm guessing the steaks are ready. So we're just going to go ahead and mix that up. And you're just going to leave it alone. Next comes the barbecuing time, and right on cue, our barbecuer showed up. Come on outside and meet Rod. I've got my handheld camera now. Here's my steaks. And we're going to go outside And you're gonna finally meet Hubby. Ready? There he is. Hi, Rod.
Hi, YesterKitchen people.
So normally at home, I do the barbecuing. I know, I do. But today,
Sometimes.
because we're in the 70s, Rod's gonna do it. Where is he? There he is. So here's the steaks.
Alrighty.
And I'll show everybody your expert moves. So pretty much all we're gonna do is just get them on the barbecue to whatever temperature you like. We happen to love rare, so it won't be long at all. Look at those moves. And he just finished riding. See? There's his bike. He's still in his clothes.
Bam.
Ta-da! Okay, so let me get a close up. Look at that. Steaks are on. Beautiful. Okay, close it up. And now, what do you think? How long for rare?
About 3 to 4 minutes each side.
Perfect. Okay, then we're going to be back when 3 to 4 minutes each side happens. Bye. Okay, so the steaks are ready.
Here you go, wife.
Aw, thank you so much, honey. Okay, why don't you come on back here? And I'm going to teach you how to make this. Be really careful not to.
You're going to teach me how to make it?
Well, every once in a while.
Okay.
By the way, I don't have my usual martini. I've got a hard cider in here today because, like I said, it really is 11 in the morning.
Yes,
But
it is.
What do you do? What do you do? He's got his beer. Okay. So, I just took out our warming plate. It's really warm. It's been sitting in a 300-degree oven for maybe about 10 minutes. And now the first thing we're going to do is that mixture we just made. It's going to all go on the platter. And I can hear it. Can you hear it, Rod?
I can hear it.
Kind of sizzling, just a little bit.
What is that?
This is herbs and Worcestershire and mustard. And by the way,
Ooh, it smells good.
doesn't it? You're going to
It
love
does.
this. So purposely, there was no salt in the recipe, but if you taste it, this is kind of like one of those things that's it's not an exact science. If you want more Worcestershire, add more. Herbs, add more. If you want salt, add it. So now we're going to take these gorgeous steaks that Rod just barbecued for us. And you put it right on this herb mixture. Can you put this over there, please?
Yes,
What a
ma'am.
helper he is! Okay, see, we might have to have you in other episodes. He's usually never home when I do this. Okay, so then you just kind of flip your steaks around. And then the warmth of the steak and the warmth of the platter, it's just going to cook them and literally, we're done. We're done.
Let's eat.
So I'm going to, I don't really taste because I know it tastes good, but I happen to have a taster in the kitchen.
Oh, boy.
So, there's your steak. I'm going to get this out of the way a little bit so everyone can see this taste test. And then, if you want, well, first let's hear it.
Mmm, that's better than the steaks you make. Ooh. Just kidding.
Is that getting edited out? I don't think I can do that. Okay, so then what you do is you keep your warm platter. And if people want to like swirl their pieces back in the sauce, they can.
Oh.
And that's it. I think he likes it. Well, we're big on Dijon and Worcestershire, and it just kind of totally works.
And I need to swirl.
And you need to swirl. Look at that. What do you think?
Better with the swirl.
Better with the swirl. You've heard it here first. All right. And that's pretty much our episode for today. So I was able to do it from the road. I'm totally excited. I don't know where we're going to be next, but I can't wait to see you. So thank you so much for being in a video with me.
Anytime, baby.
Aw, I love you.
Love you too.
If you'd like to explore more dishes from your childhood or just the past, I invite you to subscribe. In the meantime, here's some more retro dishes for you. And remember, every dish, even Swiss mustard steak from the 70s, has a story. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Cheers.